Kia ora and welcome to a new video from NZ Pocket Guide. Today we're going to cover the best places to spot wildlife in New Zealand, and to do so we're going to go animal by animal. So without further ado, let's get started. Alright, let's begin with the amazing penguins. New Zealand features a lot of different penguins, such as the little blue penguins and the yellow-eyed penguins. And to spot them, you want to head to the town of Oamaru, where you'll be able to see little blue penguins coming back ashore after a long day of fishing. It's an evening tour, which is definitely worth doing. Or you can also go to the Otago Peninsula, where you'll be able to spot yellow-eyed penguins as well as little blue penguins. Those places are absolutely fantastic, but as usual, since it is a wildlife activity, well, no viewing is ever guaranteed, although it's, highly unlikely you won't see any. Alright, next up on our list we have the glowworms. Speaking of wildlife, this is probably one of the most unique wildlife you'll be able to see in New Zealand. Those glowworms live in caves and have a very intriguing life cycle, to say the least, but I'll let you discover that on your own during the tour. Okay, so to spot them, there is obviously the town of Wetomo, where you'll be able to do glowworm caves tours there and see them quite up close. It's quite amazing. But there is also the town of Te Anau on the south end of New Zealand, which offer a similar experience. That is definitely worth checking out as well if you are only visiting the south end of New Zealand. Some of the best places to see the kiwi birds in New Zealand are Stewart Island, which is definitely worth visiting. I know not a lot of people are going there because it's quite far and it will take a lot of time off your trip, but it's such an amazing place, and there you'll be able to see kiwi birds in the wild, which is quite amazing. Another great place to see kiwi birds is Northland. The Northland region has both kiwi birds in captivities through breeding centers, as well as kiwi birds in the wild. So if you are looking for kiwi birds, Northland may be the best region for you. Next up on our list we have seals. Seals are absolutely amazing. They are called sea doggos for a reason. I love seals. They are some of my favorite animals to see. Cape Pallises near Wellington is a great place to see a great living, breathing seal colonies, as well as Cape Falwin on the west coast of the southern end of New Zealand. Those two places are my favorite seal colonies, but there is many more. Seals are thriving in New Zealand. Okay, next up on the list we have dolphins. Obviously the town of Kaikoura will feature a lot of dusky dolphin pods, which are definitely worth checking out. The town of Akaroa will feature Hector dolphins, which are one of the world's smallest dolphin species. They're really cute. But one of my favorite places to see dolphins in New Zealand is actually Tauranga on the north end of New Zealand, where you'll be able to join a dolphin swimming tours, where you'll be able to hold on to the side of the boat and actually swim alongside the dolphins. It's so unique and quite amazing. Alright, next up we have whales, and I think we can all say together the best place to see whales in New Zealand is Kaikoura. There is both scenic flights where you'll be able to fly above the whales. I think it's called Wings Over Whales. It's a great way to see them, but there is also whale watching cruises, which are definitely worth doing as well. And finally, we have birds. New Zealand features a lot of amazing different birds to see, such as the kea bird that you'll be able to see on glacier hikes or basically anywhere in the Southern Alps, to gannets with the Cape Kidnappers gannet colony, definitely worth checking out, and another one in Muriwai, which is a suburb of Auckland, just as a precision. Alright, so that's everything I have for you today. I hope that you did find this video useful, and there is much more for you on nzpocketguide.com, so check it out. Plus, the whole team is joining me in wishing you the best time ever in New Zealand.